The big story at 5, Milwaukee heads into a warm holiday weekend with a 10-year-old girl on life support after being shot in the head on a school playground.
Her family is understandably distraught.
I'm drained. I'm tired, you know. But I just can't rest until I know my baby is okay.
This is a live picture of the playground at the Clark Street School. A vigil for Sierra Guyton is scheduled to begin in about 2 hours. Sierra's family is at her bedside.
Her father stopped at home this morning and talked with our own Sierra Guyton.
Sierra Guyton is in the hospital clinging to life after she got caught in crossfire. Now even school-age kids are asking for an end to the violence. Sierra's infectious grin always cheered up her dad. But now, the joy has vanished from his life after his daughter was shot in the head by a stray bullet.
They said the pressure on her brain is lightening, so that's a plus. But everything else is really the same.
Cousin Dwight Edwards watched from the porch as violence erupted across the street at the school playground.
It was some dudes sitting in front of the stairs, and I guess they were shooting at the dudes.
Her cousin tells me he saw the suspects running through the playground, still shooting at each other as the kids looked on. When he saw someone fall to the ground, he realized it was Sierra. Her father is begging for an end to the senseless violence.
Enough is enough. My child was innocent. My child was just trying to enjoy the weather, play at the playground, and enjoy herself, be a kid.
Police say they've identified one of the 2 suspects involved in the shooting.
I feel like it was very cowardly. It was senseless.
Other parents, like Lloyd Vigil, are also fed up.
It's too much black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? Too much shooting, too much violence in the community.
His daughter is 10 years old, the same age as Sierra. She couldn't believe her friend got shot.
Me and my cousin was crying.
On this bright and sunny day, Sierra's dad heads to the hospital once more. He hopes he can bring some of the sunshine to his little girl.
I'm drained. I'm tired, you know. But I just can't rest until I know my baby is okay.
The family has come together to support each other and pray for her speedy recovery. In Milwaukee, Sierra Guyton, today's TMJ4.
And a prayer vigil for Sierra is scheduled around 7 p.m. this evening.
Katie Crowther is live at the Clark Street Playground with that part of our coverage. Katie?
Mike and Carol, people will gather here in just a few hours to pray for Sierra and to show solidarity in standing up to violence. Sierra was shot on this playground while she was simply playing outside. The community is outraged this happened, and so are police. They vow to find who did this and bring them to justice. We will be out here for the vigil and we'll continue to bring you the latest. Mike and Carol?
Katie, what is the latest on the investigation? Do police have anybody in custody yet?
You know, they don't have anyone in custody. Detectives have identified one of 2 suspects. Now, officers continued searching today for that one known suspect. But again, no one in custody. They hope to have someone soon. And like I said, they vow to find those 2 suspects. Yeah. Reporting live, Katie Crowther, today's TMJ4.
Yeah, let's hope so. Thank you, Katie.
And just last week, police arrested 2 kids for shooting guns on that same playground.
Police Chief Ed Flynn is outraged.
Here's the dimensions of the problem. Last week, we arrested 2 juveniles here, 12 and 15, practicing with guns. Practicing. All right? Now, I don't know what's going to happen to them. I don't know what kind of sanction it is. They're pretty young. But the point is, we've got 12-year-olds practicing with guns. That's what we're up against. And that's where we need the community to step forward and start rejecting this behavior. But we also need legal tools, because for those adults out there, they're not afraid to get caught. I need the same governor and the same state legislature that found money to help us expand our ShotSpotter, the ShotSpotter that directed us to this location, to pass a law that makes these little monsters afraid to get locked up for possessing a gun. I need felony time for a felony crime of illegally carrying a firearm. And that means I need courageous state legislators to step up and decide that if I'd caught these little skunks 5 minutes before they fired those guns, they should go to jail for more than a misdemeanor. And that's what would have happened. And they'd have been out here a week later with their guns, shooting each other again.
Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clark says law enforcement can only do so much.
Keep in mind, law enforcement doesn't do anything about entrenched poverty. They don't do anything about failing schools. They don't do anything about massive unemployment. Those are the responsibilities, the strategies and initiatives that have to be drawn up and implemented by the political class in the city of Milwaukee. And that political class includes the mayor, the common council, and others involved as well.
Both the sheriff and the chief are calling on the courts to hand down tougher sentences.